Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. For over 50 years, makers of America's finest ready-to-eat cereal, Nabisco shredded wheat, and dozens of your favorite cookies and crackers, such as Sugar Honey Grahams, presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Door? Yes. Yes. Come in.
Miss Allison?
Yes.
I have a package for you, Miss Allison.
A package for me?
Yes, I'm a delivery boy.
Well, whoever would send me a package?
Well, I don't know, but whoever it is certainly must admire you very much.
Really?
Yes. It's from an unknown admirer, this package.
An unknown admirer.
Yes, ma'am.
How wonderful.
My, it's certainly nice to see you, Miss Allison, in person. I've seen you on the television.
Oh,
many
have
times.
you? Well, thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, a poor little fellow like me who delivers packages can't afford a television set, but I have friends who have one.
I see.
And I see it very often.
Well, I hope very soon that you'll have a set of your own, because we'd like very much to count you as one of our viewers.
Oh, well, I'm one of your
And
fans.
I know that Kukla and Ollie would just be delighted to know that someone who has the charming personality you have would be interested in the kind of thing we do.
Mm. Is this Ollie? Is he a nice fellow?
Oh, he's a splendid fellow.
That's good. I'm glad.
Very gay and very warm-hearted, very happy.
How about this Kukla fellow? He's sort of a pill, huh?
Oh, indeed not. I count him as one of my very dearest friends.
You do?
He's a quite sensitive person and a perfectionist, and has a great sense of drama, loves good theater, good music,
Does he?
good books.
Must be kind
And
of
I
a
hope
boy.
he loves me, because I'm very fond of him.
You think he loves you?
Well, I like to think that.
How do you feel about him again?
Well, it's a little difficult to say, because I feel so many different ways about him. We've become very close. We haven't known each other really a long while.
Oh.
And yet we find that we have so many things in common, like the same kind of books and like theater, too. And we often go for walks and have great, long, wonderful talks. Oh, it's been a very beautiful friendship.
Well, he and I have something in common, believe me.
Is that right?
Yes, I'm an admirer of yours, too.
He brings me little things now and then.
Oh, well, the purpose of my visit, Miss Allison, I don't mean to take up so much of your valuable time.
Oh, not at all. It's just a pleasure to talk to you.
I certainly have an interesting studio here.
Well, it's small, but it's home.
Yes. Well, it'll be more comfortable when you get the pictures up.
Oh, much more, yes.
Who is that fellow over at the piano there?
Oh, Mr. Fascinato,
How do you do?
our musical director.
Oh, I don't believe I've ever seen him on the television.
Well, our setup is such that it's not always easy to show him, but we try to every now and then because we're very proud of him.
I see. Well, certainly nice to see you, Mr. What was his name?
Mr. Fascinato.
Oh. He plays the piano for you all?
Yes, he does.
Is that nice?
Mhm.
Well, I must get my package.
Oh, yes, I'm most anxious to see it. Oh, how beautiful.
They're fresh spring flowers, and I believe...
Violets and pansies, aren't they lovely?
I believe this fellow who sent them, this unknown admirer, sent them, I think he picked them himself.
Well, isn't that wonderful? I'd always hoped that something like this would happen to me. Just always dreamed that maybe it would.
Well, this fellow told me to send them to you, to bring them to you direct and see that you got them, and he said for me to wait for any message you might have.
Well, I'll send a little message. Will you remember it? When is sometime? When is that wonderful sometime? For my dreams make it clear that my lover is near, and he ought to be here about some time. Who is someone? Who is that wonderful someone? in tune, and hoping that sometime is soon.
That's a lovely message.
I'll take my flowers and put them on my very own desk. So
Well, I'll take the message back to this fellow.
well, please do.
Mister, you wouldn't know him, I don't think.
Wouldn't I?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I have a sort of feeling that it's someone that...
Hi, Fran.
Hello, hi, Ollie.
Hi, how are you? Oh,
You
lovely
haven't-
flowers.
Oh, these came to me from a secret admirer and were brought to me by this very charming young man, a messenger boy. He knows about you. We spoke about you just a little while ago.
Huh?
Well, you'll excuse me. I think probably I'd better put these away. I'm so thrilled with them. Some people think of such nice things.
Cook, what are you doing with the outfit on?
I'm not Kukla, I'm a messenger boy. I brought a message, and I have a message to deliver.
Oh, come on, get off it, Cook. I can tell.
No, I'm not Kukla at all. I may bear a physical resemblance, but I am not Kukla at all. I am just a poor little messenger boy, and I'm overawed by all these things and meeting a great celebrity like you.
Oh, come on, Cook.
Don't call me Cook because that's not my name.
You do that again. All right, now try it. Very good. Well, little messenger boy, you go back to Kukla, and you...
How did you know that it was Kukla who sent me?
Oh, I can tell. I can tell. You go back and you tell him that I send this message. Now, listen closely.
Yes. Ow! Ollie!
Yeah, I knew it all the time.
Well, she didn't see through my disguise at all.
Oh, come on, she did too.
She didn't either. Oop!
You can't do that trick again. Come on, take your hat off and stay at home. Where were you? You look all sunburned.
I was taking a walk in the park.
Walk in the park? Did you have a picnic?
Oh, kind of.
What do you mean, kind of a picnic?
Well, I had a Nabisco picnic.
A Nabisco picnic? What's a Nabisco picnic?
Well, I didn't want to pack a big lunch or anything because I didn't have time. I had to take a quick walk. I went up to the zoo and to watch the little birds and the ducks. See the pretty flowers and the trees. Oh, there are dandelions growing everywhere.
Yes. Where'd you find the violets?
Well, I got those out in the country yesterday. I didn't get those today.
They look very fresh. What about the Nabisco picnic?
Well, you really want to know?
Mm-hmm.
Took a basket, and I took my pint thermos bottle, and I put milk in that. I took one banana, and then I took 2 Nabisco shredded wheat biscuits. And,
How could you eat them like that?
well, the top of the thermos bottle,
Oh, yeah.
well, I used that as my bowl, and I took a little wooden spoon, so I wouldn't have to wash too much, and then when I got to a real pretty place right beside the lagoon where I could see the ducks swimming in the pond there were four little ducks and lots of little baby ones. They're so cute. And I sat right down on the bank in the sun, and I took my Nabisco shredded wheat and I crumbled it up because the cup is kind of small, and I sliced some bananas on it. And, I forgot I took a little sugar and wax paper, and I poured milk on it and sugar, and I had a Nabisco picnic.
It's real smart. Yeah, that's real good. Well, I won't let on to Fran who you really are.
Well, the disguise is off now. I'll just have to, I'll go down and change my sweater. And, don't let on know who the delivery boy was.
Right, I had the most charming talk with the little delivery boy.
Oh, did you? Isn't he nice?
Yes. I'll let you in on a secret if you'd like.
A secret?
Yes. You know who those flowers came from?
Well, not really.
They came from Kukla.
Did they, honestly?
Yes, they came from Kukla and this little delivery boy. Yeah, Kukla met him in the park.
Well, wasn't that sweet of him to do that?
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was nice.
I should say.
Yeah, I wonder when he'll be back.
Well, I really can't say, but I hope very soon.
I hope he comes back pretty soon, too. Because then you can thank him in person for the flowers.
Hi, Fran!
Hi,
How are you?
playing all day?
Two's company, three's a crowd.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I was out, too, just visiting around, and... Oh, I see you got flowers.
Got some beautiful flowers.
I, got your message, too, from the little delivery boy.
Then it was you who sent them.
Yes, it was.
Well, wonderful. They were just beautiful, and I loved them.
Well,
And believe me, that little messenger boy is wonderful, too.
I like him.
Oh, he's a fine person.
Well, he can be depended upon.
He reminded me a great deal of you. He had the same kind of sweet quality about him. Talked very much like you do. Softly.
He was singing a song when I saw him.
He was?
His eyes were way up in the clouds. He must have fallen for you right off the bat.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah,
What was he
It was
singing?
something like this. Long ago and far away, I dreamed a dream one day, and now that dream is here beside me. Long the skies were overcast, but now the clouds have passed. You're here at last. Chills run up and down my spine. Aladdin's lamp is mine. The dream I dreamed was not denied me. Just one look, and then I knew that all I longed for long ago was you.
Isn't that strange that he should have been singing one of my very favorite songs?
Well, if I didn't trust him so much, I'd be a little jealous.
Would you really?
I would be, but I trust him pretty much. Maybe we could have him over for dinner some night.
Why, I think that would be great. Let's do that.
You really would like that.
Certainly I would.
I'd kind of enjoy it, too. I felt kind of sorry for him.
Mm-hmm. And maybe the night that...
Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't like to interrupt, but I just have a little message.
We have a message?
Yes.
Sure.
Remember.
The Nabisco seal on the outside means better flavor inside.
Nabisco! From the delivery boy, Fran.
Oh, thank you so much. If you like real old-fashioned graham flavor with fresh honey added, you'll love Nabisco Sugar Honey Grahams. They're one of my favorite crackers. So crisp and crunchy, and the inner seal package with 3 separate wax paper packets keeps them fresh. They're really wonderful crumbled in a bowl of milk. And, of course, children are always hungry for Nabisco Sugar Honey Grahams after school. Look for the money-back offer when you buy Nabisco Sugar Honey Grahams. They're baked by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company, and they're good.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary. The director is Louis Gomovitz. The costume designer is Joseph Lockwood. And the technical director is John Nathalie.
And this is Bert Tillstrom. Can I go on a picnic with you tomorrow? Good.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you from Chicago by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. For 50 years, makers of America's finest ready-to-eat cereal, Nabisco shredded wheat, and dozens of your favorite cookies and crackers, such as Sugar Honey Grahams.